Hey guys! Welcome to a new video with Utopia Travel. So I'm here in Japan, and while it's everything I dreamed of, I've already seen so many tourists throwing money down the drain. No shame. Some of these mistakes are super easy to make if it's your first time here. So today I'm walking you through 12 money-wasting tourist mistakes to avoid in 2025. With real tips that'll save you thousands of yen. Let's get into it. Right, let's kick things off with the big one. The Japan Rail Pass. Now this thing used to be the holy grail for tourists, a guaranteed way to save a wedge of cash on travel. But, and this is a big but, the price shot up in late 2023. It's still a good deal if you're planning on zipping around the whole country like a caffeinated hummingbird, you know, Tokyo to Kyoto, Kyoto to Hiroshima, Hiroshima to Osaka, all in the space of a week. But, if your itinerary looks more like a leisurely stroll than a frantic sprint, then hold your horses. Before you even think about clicking buy, do yourself a favor and whip out Google Maps or Navitime. These apps are lifesavers, seriously. Plug in your planned journeys and see what the individual ticket prices come out to. For example, a round trip from Tokyo to Kyoto will set you back around 28,000 yen. If that's the bulk of your travel, you're better off buying individual tickets and pocketing the difference. Of course, if you're planning on channeling your inner Shinkansen and hitting up multiple cities, the JR Pass might still be your best bet. But the key takeaway here is don't just assume. Do the math, compare the costs, and then make an informed decision. You'll thank me later. Alright, listen up because this one's important. Whatever you do, and I mean whatever you do, resist the siren song of the airport currency exchange booths. Seriously, those places are like the Bermuda Triangle of your travel budget. Money goes in, but it rarely comes out unscathed. They lure you in with promises of convenience. But the reality is, they'll slap you with some of the worst exchange rates known to man. So, what's the alternative? ATMs, my friend, glorious ATMs. Specifically, the ones you'll find in every 7-Eleven, Family Mart, or Lawson convenience store. These magical machines are your best friend when it comes to getting yen. They're everywhere. They accept foreign cards and they offer much more favorable exchange rates than those airport bandits. And here's a pro tip. Use a card that doesn't charge foreign transaction fees. Wise and Revoluts are two popular options that will save you even more money in the long run. Trust me, your wallet will thank you. Okay, picture this. You've just arrived in Japan, you're starving, and that big, brightly lit restaurant with the plastic food displays in the window seems like a safe bet. But hold on a minute. Before you whip out your wallet, remember this. Tourist traps are a thing and they're lurking around every corner, especially in popular areas like Shibuya. These places prey on unsuspecting tourists charging inflated prices for mediocre food. And let's be honest, nobody wants to pay a small fortune for a subpar meal, right? So, what's the solution? Ditch the main drags and venture down those little side streets. That's where you'll find the real gems. The tiny ramen joints, the standing sushi bars, the family-run izakayas. These places are the real deal, offering authentic Japanese cuisine at local prices. And here's another hot tip. Check out the basement food halls or depachika in department stores. You'll find everything from exquisitely prepared bento boxes to mouth-watering wagyu beef, all at surprisingly reasonable prices. Trust me, your taste buds and your wallet will thank you. Let's be real, we've all been there. Staring at an overflowing suitcase trying to convince ourselves that we absolutely need 5 different outfits for every possible weather scenario. But here's the thing. You don't. Trust me, I learned this the hard way, lugging around a suitcase heavier than a sumo wrestler on my first trip to Japan. Packing light is the name of the game, my friends. Not only will it save you from back problems and potential hernia surgery, but it'll also save you money on those pesky baggage fees. Plus, it leaves more room in your suitcase for all the amazing souvenirs you'll be bringing back. And speaking of luggage, let me introduce you to your new best friend. Luggage forwarding services. Companies like Yamato Transport will whisk your bags away to your next destination for a very reasonable fee. We're talking around 2,000 yen to send a bag across the country overnight. It's convenient, it's affordable, and it'll save you a whole lot of hassle. Japan is a country that loves a good plan, and that extends to tourist attractions. If you're hoping to waltz into the Ghibli Museum, Team Lab Borderless, or even Mario Kart in Tokyo without a reservation, you're in for a rude awakening. These places are popular and they book up fast, especially now that travel is back in full swing. So what's the moral of the story? Plan ahead. Don't leave things to chance, or you'll be left scrambling for last-minute tickets, which often come with a hefty markup. Trust me, there's nothing worse than arriving at your dream destination only to find out it's fully booked. So, do yourself a favor and book those tickets in advance. Your future self will thank you. Okay, let's talk about one of my favorite things in the world. Japanese convenience stores. I know what you're thinking. Convenience store food, really? But hear me out. In Japan, convenience stores, or konbini as they're known, are on a whole other level. Forget those sad, wilted sandwiches and questionable hot dogs you find in other countries. Japanese konbini are a culinary wonderland, offering everything from freshly made onigiri, rice balls, to crispy fried chicken to steaming bowls of ramen. And the best part? It's all incredibly affordable. You can easily have a delicious and satisfying meal for under 500 yen, which is less than what you'd pay for a sad desk salad back home. So ditch the overpriced tourist traps and embrace the konbini life. Your taste buds and your wallet will thank you. Listen, it's 2025 and we're living in a digital age, so why are you still messing around with physical SIM cards? Seriously, those things are so last decade. For most travelers, eSIMs are the way to go. They're cheaper, they're easier to use, and they save you the hassle of swapping out SIM cards every time you cross a border. Apps like Aralo and Ubiji let you buy and activate a Japan data plan before you even leave home. Just scan a QR code when you arrive and boom, you're connected. It's that simple. Of course, if you're traveling with a group and need multiple devices connected, renting a pocket Wi-Fi router is still a solid option. But for solo travelers or couples, eSIMs are the way to go. We've all been there. You're at the airport, your flight is boarding in 5 minutes, and you realize you haven't bought any souvenirs yet. Panic sets in, and you end up frantically grabbing overpriced keychains and magnets at the airport gift shop. But here's the thing. Airport souvenir shops are notorious for their inflated prices. If you want to get the best deals on souvenirs, do your shopping in town. Places like Don Quixote, 100 yen shops, and Nippon department store are treasure troves of affordable and unique souvenirs. From quirky snacks to traditional crafts to stylish clothing, you'll find it all at a fraction of the price you'd pay at the airport. Japanese taxis are a thing of beauty. They're spotlessly clean and they're incredibly efficient. But they're also incredibly expensive. A short ride can easily set you back 2,000 yen or more, which can really eat into your budget. The good news is, Japan has one of the best public transport systems in the world. The trains are fast, frequent, and incredibly reliable. And with apps like Google Maps and Japan Transit Planner, navigating the system is a breeze. These apps will show you the exact routes, platforms, and even the cost of your journey. So, ditch the taxis and embrace the public transport system. Your wallet will thank you. Chapter 10. App Attack. Your digital toolkit for Japan. You don't need to be fluent in Japanese to navigate Japan, but you do need the right apps. These digital tools will be your lifeline, helping you communicate, get around, and make the most of your trip. Here are a few essentials. Google Maps. Your go-to for everything from finding the nearest ramen shop to navigating the labyrinthine subway system. Navitime. Perfect for planning train journeys, with real-time information on delays, platform changes, and even the type of train car you'll be on. Google Translate. A lifesaver for deciphering menus, signs, and even having basic conversations with locals. Japan Official Travel App. Your one-stop shop for travel alerts, offline maps, and other useful information. Chapter 11. Pass or fail. Don't assume every pass is a bargain. Regional rail passes and city passes can be a great deal, but only if you're actually going to use them. Don't fall into the trap of buying a pass just because it sounds like a good deal on paper. Before you commit, take a close look at what's included and compare it to your actual itinerary. For example, the Osaka Amazing Pass only makes financial sense if you're planning on visiting multiple attractions in a single day. If you're only planning on seeing one or two things, you're better off buying individual tickets. Chapter 12. Tax-free shopping. Don't forget your passport. Japan offers tax-free shopping for tourists, which means you can save a cool 10% on purchases over 5,000 yen. But there's a catch. You need to have your passport with you to claim the exemption. Don't make the mistake of leaving your passport at the hotel, thinking a photo will suffice. It won't. So, if you're planning on doing any serious shopping, make sure you bring your passport with you. Adventure awaits! So that's it. 12 mistakes that tourists still make in Japan and now you don't have to. Let me know in the comments which one surprised you the most. Or if you've got a tip I missed. Like, subscribe and I'll see you in the next Japan adventure on Utopia Travel.